I'm back in 8th grade, and it's the first time that I had ever heard a rumor of two people my age having sex. And you can probably relate to this when the first rumors start going around that you start to hear about this girl sleeping with this guy, or this guy did it with this girl. And before that moment in 8th grade, I had literally never thought that other people my age were losing their virginity. I think I was just a bit naive and innocent, thinking that nobody else was actually doing this stuff and that we were just too young for it. Yeah, of course I was interested in girls, but I never really thought about that stuff. While other guys were thinking about doing it with the girls at school, I was thinking about if my Minecraft auto fish farm was still running. And this is about the time where there's this pressure that kind of set in of, you gotta start talking to girls, you gotta get a girlfriend, you can't just be single for the rest of your life, you gotta go man up and get your first girlfriend. And obviously talking to girls, having social skills is very important. But what I saw back then and what I still see to this day is just a lot of fake relationships, a lot of performative relationships that don't really have substance. These relationships that I see always last like a couple of weeks and then they break up. It just seems like people are doing it just to do it. And sex was the same thing as relationships. It meant nothing. It was just doing it, to get it over with, to get your first time over with. It's like, come on, bro, go get some pussy. You're not gonna be some loser version that can't get girls your entire life. And I really do think that's how a lot of people feel. That's how a lot of guys feel, that they have this sort of pressure to lose their virginity, that they need to go out and have sex. Not for any meaningful reason, but just to do it. I'm making this video for the guys out there that feel like they need to lose their virginity, for the guys that feel bad about being a virgin. I was never one to care about losing my virginity or getting with a girlfriend just because. And I'm still a virgin right now. And it's not something that I'm ashamed of. I don't feel like I have to lose it, and I don't think about it. I remember there was a time in 8th grade where I grew my hair out and suddenly I had all these girls that were into me. It was like, wow, Maxwell doesn't have a bowl cut anymore. Now he's actually kind of attractive. But I wasn't rushing to get in a relationship with any of them, and I most definitely wasn't rushing to lose my virginity to one of them. And maybe that's sort of your dream, just having all these girls being into you and saying they like you, that if you were just able to go out and lose your virginity, to have sex, that everything would change for you, that you'd be swimming in coochie, that all these girls would be into you and you'd have the girl of your dreams and life would be so much better. You'd no longer be this loser version. That won't happen. I'll tell you that for sure. It literally won't. And you might be thinking right now, how would you know? You're a virgin. You've never had sex. And yeah, that might be true, but I know of many people that have lost their virginity, and it didn't change anything for them. They're literally the same person that they were before. They didn't have this magical aura. Suddenly, they're like this super cool guy that gets all these women. Nothing changed. They're the same exact guy that I knew before. The only difference was that they stuck their dick in some girl's hole. Putting your cucumber in some girl doesn't change anything. Just like if right now you got a really nice house or a nice car or some new PC, it wouldn't really change anything. It might be nice, yeah, for the moment, and then you realize that it didn't change anything about you, that your life didn't improve because of it. It had no substance, no meaning. And yeah, of course, it might be nice in the moment, it probably feels good, but what have you learned about instant gratification? It means nothing. It brings you nothing. It doesn't serve you. There is no substance or beauty or love or anything valuable to casual sex. You're dumbing down one of the most intimate acts to just pleasure and losing your virginity. I know it feels like it's important. Society, especially when you're in high school, it feels like something that is this pressure on you that you need to go do it, because there is an importance placed on it by society, a sort of silent importance. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you will regret losing your virginity to a girl that you didn't even like. It's not fulfilling to lose your virginity just to lose your virginity. It's absolutely stupid. And the sad thing is that you should not feel like this is something you have to do, because truly it's not something to be embarrassed about. Obviously in modern society it's a much more common thing to go out and have casual sex. But why do you have to be like everyone else? Why do you have to think like everyone else? Why do you have to lose your virginity right now when it can be something meaningful later? Why is it weird to do it later on in your life? Why is it embarrassing? It's not embarrassing to save yourself for someone you actually care about, for someone that you are actually in love with. Wanting to lose your virginity just to lose it is like wanting to donate to charity so that you can brag to other people that you're such a good person. It doesn't mean anything. It's not real. There's no substance. It's just something to brag about. It's just something to say that you've done. Oh yeah, bro, I just had sex with this girl. I lost my virginity. Who gives a fuck? There is no magic potion to your problems. Oh, bro, lose your virginity and it will fix everything for you. No, it won't. You know the magic potion doesn't exist, but you want to believe that it does. You want the easy way out. There's so many different apps and websites out there that can have you talk to and meet so many different women, but that's why losing your virginity won't do anything for you. It's the easy way out. It's this cope that you imagine is going to do something for you, that it's going to make you feel better about yourself, feel less insecure. It's going to make you better with women, and it's all a lie. The core problem of all of this is insecurity. That's what this stems from. You know deep down that losing your virginity won't do anything for you, but you have this shame. You have this embarrassment that you're a virgin. You think, I'm never gonna be able to get with girls. I'm not attractive. They don't like me. You're insecure about your body, your height, your ability to talk to girls. And what I want to tell you is to just focus on yourself. And I don't mean this in that cringy, bro, just focus on yourself, bro. That's all you need to do. Because I believe that for a long time. You should still talk to girls. You should still improve your social skills. You should still go out there and cold approach girls. But at the same time, you should be trying your best to become a more attractive mate. And I don't mean just in physical terms. I mean becoming more attractive emotionally, becoming more attractive in terms of actually doing stuff with your life and becoming someone who has purpose, who has mission, who does good habits, who takes care of themselves, who is content with being by themselves and content with themselves. You don't need a girlfriend. You don't need to lose your virginity. Go work on those things that you're afraid to work on. Maybe it's going up and talking to girls. Maybe it's actually getting rid of all these bad habits and going to do the thing that you really know you want to do. Maybe you're scared to commit to yourself and to start thinking confidently because you've believed for so long that you're not enough or that you can't attract girls. Do those difficult things that you are scared to do that you know you should do. Don't look for the easy way out. Stop believing that losing your virginity is going to do anything because you know it won't. Because when you work on yourself and when you stop thinking about all these insecurities and you become more confident, you'll be able to attract someone that you truly do love. And you won't think about losing your virginity. It will just happen. You will be able to attract a girl in the future that's so much more intellectually, emotionally, and physically attractive than any of the girls that you could have had sex with right now. Don't be embarrassed or ashamed about being a virgin. The people that should be ashamed are the ones that are losing their virginity to people that are basically strangers to them. Having sex, losing your virginity, getting a girlfriend, it won't do anything for you. You have to work on yourself, bro. You need to come first in your own life. You need to be your own priority, because if you were to have sex or get in a relationship or do anything like that, it wouldn't fill the void inside of you. Only you can do that for yourself. The girls will always be there, bro. You don't need the casual thing now when you can have something real later. And as always, never stop improving. You'll be grateful for it later.